What's up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm getting ready to film this look for you right here, and I just wanted to let you know that there were two things that I fixed. In the video, I am having a little bit of trouble learning my lighting still, so I went back in and redid this right brow. It was just a lot lighter, and the shape wasn't as sisterly as I like my brows to be. So I went ahead and went back in with a pomade and fixed my brows. So they do look different on the intro here than they do in the actual video. And the other thing that I forgot to do was set my face. And so I wanted to make sure that you guys knew that I did in fact set my face with this Kat Von D Lock-It setting spray. So that was the other thing that I forgot to do in the video. I think that about covers it. If you like this look and you want to see how to get it, go ahead and keep watching. I'm going to show you exactly what to do and what products I use, and everything will also be down in the description box. I actually already have moisturized, primed my face as well. So first thing I want to say is that I usually put on my moisturizer and give it about 30 minutes to sit into my skin. I actually like to do my eye makeup first, so it always looks pretty crazy until I get the whole face finished. So that's kind of what we're going to start out with. I'm going to go in for my transition color and start with this, as I've used a lot of it, this color right here. And it is called, it actually just says contour on the back, but anyway, it's a light brown. So I'm going to start with that, and I'm going to use one of my favorite brushes. And I'm actually going to start, I want to point out something to you guys, and you may not know this. So the first thing before we even get started, a lot of first things apparently. How many of you guys have ever watched some of these awesome makeup artists on YouTube do makeup? Or you've seen people that you've tried to replicate their makeup and you're like, holy crap, my eyes did not turn out that way. I know, I raised my hand here because I actually have hooded eyes. And so I'm actually gonna talk to you guys a little bit about technique. I'll probably do some videos that actually have to do with hooded eyes, but there's a lot of the reason why you can't replicate those looks. Jaclyn Hill is one of the, the big makeup artists. She's someone that I started following before she got super big into YouTube years ago. I always love the way her makeup looks, but she's got hooded, or I have hooded eyes. And so what that means is I don't have a lot of lid space. So when my eyes are open and I'm looking straight at you, my lids are pretty much like not showing. So what you have to do is actually do different techniques to get your eye makeup to show up. And so I'm going to kind of talk about that today. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to go actually above. Technically, I would call this like an upper crease because I'm actually going above, almost on that bone right there. And as you can see, you can actually see that. If I went into my crease, as soon as I opened my eyes and looked at you, you wouldn't be able to. So that's what I'm going to do. Going to be my transition color, and that's the only color actually that I'm going to use from this palette. I'm actually going to go in with another Milani palette. These are the colors I'm going to be working with today mostly. So yeah, what am I going in with? So my next transition color is going to be, hey, there we go, this brown color right here. So, okay, so I'm going to basically go right on top of that brown that I just used, and all this is going to do is just deepen it. And then I'll have to take a picture and somehow insert the photo in the video for you guys of all of my stuff that I have going on here. Okay, so I'm gonna keep using that same brush, and I think I lied to you. I'm actually gonna go back to this palette, and I'm gonna use this brown right here on the outer section of my eye, this outer corner. The technique that I'm gonna use here actually is gonna be more of an angle, because the whole idea for me, especially with hooded eyes, is gonna be to bring this eye and this eye, both eyes, up. So I like to actually give more of a cat eye effect, even if I'm not wearing like a winged liner or a cat liner or anything like that. I do like to do that effect, because what that does is that gives the illusion that I'm lifting a lot here, and it makes my eyes look bigger than what they are. I don't think they're very big, but just since my I don't have as much lid space, it doesn't appear that I have as big of eyes as what I would like to see. So that technique helps. So I'll show you what I mean here. I'm just going to dab into that color. Definitely tap the excess off, because especially when you start getting into those darker colors, less is more on that regard, because you can always add more, but it's really difficult when you start getting into darker colors to take those off. So here we go. So I'm going to go, and I'll have to kind of shut my eye here. So I kind of go like at this angle, and I just like, which you'll be able to see it again better on the left eye, which is fine. but I just kind of really dab it. And then I start to make more of a windshield wiper motion once I get the shape going that I like. Again, tap off that excess. Less is more on those darker products. Can't say that enough. Okay, so now hopefully I'll capture the technique here. Again, you see that darkness there? The main thing here, guys, when you put shadows on, don't leave them like that. You want to blend them. The key, you can never blend too much. So once again, I get the shape that I want, and then I start to do a windshield wiper motion back and forth. And I'm not taking it all the way in. I'm honestly staying like right here on this outer corner. So I'm going to take a clean brush now and do a little bit more blending just to get rid of some of that harshness here. So my lid color that you guys aren't going to see a whole lot of, you'll see some, is going to be this fancy red that I freaking love. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to just put that on my lid, y'all. What? Isn't that pretty? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start working toward the foundation here with you guys. I'm actually going to use the Milk foundation. I am going to do a video for you guys on all the foundations that I have been trying lately. The sample that I got was a little darker, and I ended up going a little bit lighter. It still is a little bit yellow, so what I'm going to do is add one of my favorite lighteners, but it works pretty good with the matte, and I'm just going to give a little pump here, like not even like that much. Can you see it? I do have beauty blenders and sponges and stuff like that, but a lot of times I find that I really like the brush textures better. So I tend to use brushes a lot more often. So what I like to do is start from the center of my face and start working my way out. Went and got this LA Pro powder. It is banana is the color. I really, really like this. And so what I will do is this is an Arbonne brush. I used to do Arbonne, y'all. So I got all their brushes. That was actually my first set of brushes, was Arbonne. I will go ahead and just set it somewhat, just because I think it looks better when I set it, and then go ahead and add like my bronzers and contour and all that. So all right, let's freaking conceal. Right, I think I'm gonna give you guys a little more brightness just for fun. We're gonna go Revlon today. So what I do is I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I just do what I feel. Some days it's 3, some days it's 10. My next brush is my Sigma Precision Tapered P86. And this one needs to be clean. Don't be looking at it too close. But this is what I use to press in. And this is the effect here, guys. I'm just pressing that into my skin. And then I will actually go ahead and use that same LA Girl powder to set that concealer just so it doesn't crease. One of my favorites actually is this one by Tarte, and it's called Park Ave Princess. This is the color. It goes really great with my skin. Anyway, I'm just gonna swirl it around. I don't really tap it off. I feel like more is better. So I just like to go up here on my temples. I'm gonna switch to the MAC 159. So typically what girls will say is that you can hollow out your cheeks. I don't like to do that. I actually like to go up a little bit higher to give me more of a chiseled look. So I'll show you what I mean. I actually take it from, instead of the top of the ear, I actually go a little higher. You guys, I freaking love this blush. It's my fave. It's so peachy. Peachy tones look really good on my skin tone. I think it's just because of the yellow and the pink. It just works. This is it. It's called Milani, and it's Luminoso. Kind of reminds me of Harry Potter as well. Blush is something that I tend to overdo on, and I'll tell you why. Because it's the first thing that fades off your face throughout the day. So I just tap. This is, again, kind of that same stippling effect here. And if you want a little more on the apples of your cheeks, I do like to do that. When I smile, my apples are there. I'm cheeky. Is that, I think that's British, but whatever. I'm still trying to figure out my perfect eyebrow routine. I haven't quite gotten it yet because I'm still like learning to do my eyebrows with this whole tattoo thing. So I'm going to go back in with those same palettes and give some color pop to those. And I'm going to use this shader brush from MAC that I have. I'm going to go in with this brown color right here. Once I've pushed that as close as I can to that line, I'm actually going to blend it out. So now, of course, I gotta have that red color. I just freaking love that color. Now I'm going to highlight my brow bone, highlight my inner corner. But my favorite one to use right now for the inner corner and the brow bone, also another technique here, is this one that I actually got, I think in my Ipsy glam bag. It's called Nomad, and I think the shade is called Stockholm Midnight Sun. And so here's the trick with hooded eyes. So you want to just go where that arch is. We don't want to take that highlighter all the way in. It pulls the brow down. And now I want to do another technique for you guys. I'm really learning a lot about my eye shapes and all that kind of stuff. I'm going to tight line my eyes for you. This is just going to give the appearance. Again, it's going to make my eyes look bigger, my lashes look bigger. This is a MAC kohl pencil that I've had for like ever in Smolder. I kind of close my eye and just push that kohl pencil up. And it will go ahead and get, which is kind of nice, it does get the waterline down there. And you can actually, if you blink a lot, you can actually get your lower lash line as well if you want to. This is a mascara that I'm in love with as well, have been for a while. It's called Black Magic. I got this in an Ipsy box. It's time to get a new one, but I really love the way this one works with my eyelashes. It just does a good job. So here we go. All right, and so I'll use that for the bottom lashes as well. I think we're pretty much done. I just need to give you guys some lips, but let me see here. You know what I'll do? Tried and true. That's how tried and true it is because I've used it that much. We're gonna go with this Revlon Color Burst in the Matte Balm. I absolutely love this shade, and I think the shade color has rubbed off. Oh wait, kidding. Sultry. And it is. Milani is my favorite highlighter, and I'll highlight the Cupid's bow, which I should have done before I put lipstick on. Whatever. Another Ipsy product. This IBY, or I would say IBY or Ibby. I would say IBY. Ibby sounds ridiculous. It's called Bubbly. I wear this on my nose. Ooh, isn't that pretty? And then I'll go here. Ooh, so when you nod, you get this like shimmer girl. And then right here. When I wear this, I get loads of compliments on my skin. So I think I just found a good highlighter shade for me. Okay, Cupid's bow, and then we're gonna try not to screw up this lipstick, so hold please. That's it, you guys. This is my final look. So yes, it's such a nice little fall look. I love the eyes. They're one of my, like this color is my favorite. And again, all I had on for eyeliner is just that tight line. It just makes my eyes look bigger. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know what other looks you'd like to see. I have a ton of palettes. As soon as we get moved to Florida, I'm gonna get my my beauty area set up for filming. And so I'll be looking forward to doing more tutorials for you guys. And I hope you had a great time. If you have questions, let me know. And stay tuned. There's lots more coming from me. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.